Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily, and if you've watched some of my other content, you may have noticed that I have an interest currently in perfumery. This has expanded to other fragrant items. I mean, I think I've always sort of been drawn to these, but I finished the book Fragrant by Mandy Aftel, who is a famous well-regarded natural perfumer, and she has a chapter on frankincense in this book, and it really made me want to start getting into incense more. My only real experience with incense to date has been just like these stick style, like Indian Nag Champa, and I've had a few like Japanese stick incenses, which in my experience are like a lot more delicate and I don't know, kind of more subtle smelling. But I've never used any other modality besides just, you know, the joss stick style incense. She talks about using an electric resin warmer, and she specifically recommends the ones from Mermaid Magical Arts, and a few people on the incense subreddit also recommended Mermaid. I was looking at a few different modalities, so there's a lot of different ways that you can experience incense. There are the bowls that you can fill with white rice ash, and then you get a puck of charcoal, and it's bamboo charcoal that you get specifically for incense. Like, you wouldn't want to use grilling charcoal because it's got a lot of toxic chemicals in it. But you light the charcoal, and you can place your material directly on the charcoal and it heats up that way, or you can kind of bury it in the ash and make a mound with the ash and make a little hole, and the heat can rise up from the charcoal. And I know in some traditions, like Japanese will use a thin little sheet of mica that kind of looks like a microscope slide, and I guess the mica distributes the heat really evenly so you don't get charring of your materials. And there's also the incense seal style, where you get white rice ash, and you get like a metal seal that you press down, and then you fill it with your incense powder, and you remove the seal, and it's in the shape of the seal, and it looks really cool. Of course, this stuff's all really hard to like visualize, so I might, you know, pop a picture up on there. So, you know, I was looking at all these different styles, and they all appealed to me in one way or another. But I decided, since I live in an apartment, I was like, I don't want to deal with potentially like a lot of smoke and fumes. And I mean, if you are, I don't know about the safety of burning incense like with the charcoal method, but I know with, you know, anytime you're combusting something and there's smoke, like, it's not really good for you to breathe in. But it's kind of one of those, like, you know, weighing risks and rewards. Like, I don't know if you use it for ceremonial purposes or meditation or even just aesthetics, and it's worth it to you, then it's worth it to you. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if something came out where it was like, you know, this is really bad, I might have to reconsider it. But it's also like, people have been using incense for millennia, and I don't know. To me, I think as long as you have like good ventilation and you don't have like breathing problems, it's, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. But anyway, all that said, I opted for the tea light warmer modality because I figured that that would generate the least and hopefully no smoke. Even though like Aftel recommends the electric warmer, and a lot of other people like that too, because you can really control the amount of heat. So you know, you can modulate it based on different materials and things like that. I didn't want to try that just because I didn't want another electronic device. Like, I feel like there's already so many like wires everywhere in my apartment, and it's one of the things that like just creates this like low level like stress and irritation. So I was like, I don't want another like electronic device I have to plug in. I gotta fucking move it around and figure out, I don't know. And also they're kind of on the pricey side, at least the mermaid ones are. I know a friend mentioned that he saw some on like AliExpress or something that were cheap, but then I don't know. I was like, I don't want to wait for months to get it. Like, I want it soon. So I went on Etsy and I found a page called Psychica. It's Psykheka. So I just ordered a little tea light resin warmer, and I'm gonna unbox it now. So the box is a bit smaller than I was expecting, which is actually a good thing because I have limited space, and I kind of don't want, I was kind of questioning like, oh no, did I get another like big object that's going to like have to sit on a table surface that I'm gonna have to navigate, you know? So I'm actually kind of glad that it's a smaller box. So I ordered it, and I ordered a few little sample resins slash balsams. I don't know, I get those confused. So we're gonna see what we got. Well packaged for sure. Okay. And I don't know if I've ever actually like smelled like just whole frankincense, so that's kind of exciting. Oh wow, a box within a box. Okay, definitely very carefully packaged. That's just my invoice. All right. Ooh. It's like a little box of trinkets. Okay, they sent me some tea lights. And ooh, this is exciting. Okay, and I got some little samples. Benzoin. Ooh, this is a lot. Ooh, benzoin of Sumatra. Ooh, myrrh resin. Look how beautiful that is. Oh my god. And frankincense resin. And I'm just, you know, I have to take it on faith that these are really what they say they are. I mean, they're resins by any standard. So, I mean, by any, they're definitely resins. So we know that. So, and here's the actual apparatus. I think next time if I order more resin, I'm going to do it from, it's like Sense of the Earth. That's the other one that Mandy Aptel recommends. And their website's really cool. They have all kinds of materials and different styles of incense and stuff. So, of course, there's sustainability issues, I know, with some of these things, like frankincense and even like Palo Santo. I think there might be some sustainability issues, and it also gets into a thing because, you know, people use these traditionally for ceremonial purposes, especially like frankincense. I mean, a lot of different cultures use frankincense, and Palo Santo, I think, is more like indigenous cultures, and, you know, that gets into a whole thing of like, well, we should probably leave it for those people that have been traditionally using it. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I have a few Palo Santo sticks and they're really wonderful. And I'm using this purely for aesthetics. I don't have any kind of ritualistic thing. To me though, I mean, aesthetics are very important. I mean, that might surprise you because my background doesn't look that good and I don't look that good, but I do, beautiful things do actually really matter to me. So it's not just like, I don't think it's like superficial to care about aesthetics. Oh, okay. Well, this is like almost a little too well packaged. Okay, and I got the one, okay. So it comes with a screen. So this is what you put your resin on, and a little bowl. Okay. So I guess you could theoretically heat up oils in this. Yeah. And then it's got, okay, I need to figure this out because it's got, okay, this is where the little resin screen would go, like this. And then if I wanted to do a different type of material, I guess I would just pop the bowl in there. Okay. I'm trying to get this fucking plastic off of it. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is a lot shorter than I had imagined. But, you know, it's cool. I think it's really adorable. So it has this handle, which I'm also going to really struggle to get open. Okay. Okay, so the handle screws in here. And the beauty of this is you can unscrew it and lower your little platform. So if you need it to be closer or further away from the heat, you can change it. And I think it's important that it's a wooden handle, so you can actually, you know, because the metal is going to conduct heat and it's going to be very hot to touch. Although you're going to have to, like, I don't know if it'll, yeah, I mean, it's so light, though, that you'd have to use your other hand to hold it steady, so, like, the wood is kind of irrelevant, but, yeah, look at that little cute thing. All right, so I'm going to try it. This is exciting. Okay. How should I open these? Oh, okay, this is nice. So these actually have little, these are actually little Ziploc bags, so that's good. All right, let me see if this is the myrrh. I want to see if it has smell by itself. Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, this smells like a head shop. It's a, oh, wow. I love that. Oh, that smells amazing. It's like sweet and warm. That's beautiful. Okay. Frankincense. I wanted to get them separate so I could, because they're always like together, and I wanted to see what they both each smell like. So. This one still has a smell. It's definitely giving off less scent just initially. It's less sweet. God, it reminds me of like Indian spices. Like it smells like if you go into an Indian grocery store. Oh man, that's beautiful. Like they already smell good without even warming them up, so I can't imagine. And then this is benzoin. I wanted to smell this because it's a commonly referenced fragrance note. It smells a lot like the frankincense. It's more of a drier smell. Oh, they all smell really good. Oh my God, I'm so excited. And I'm gonna try to like heat everything. Like I have some dried flowers. I have, you know, essential oil. I need to double check and make sure that's safe because I don't want it to be like flammable. I mean, I don't think so because essential oil doesn't have alcohol in it, but you know, I have some wood chips. Yeah, I'm gonna be experimenting. So let's just get something going here. Okay, I've been talking and I don't know if I've been recording at all. But yeah, I put the frankincense on the little screen and lit it up, and within, I would say, like 30-40 seconds, it started melting. Now you can see the frankincense is like falling down onto the candle, so I don't know if that's really supposed to happen or not. Obviously the holes in the screen are kind of big. And y'all, it smells incredible. I mean, if you've been to a Catholic or Episcopalian church, probably also an Orthodox church, Lutheran, you'll recognize the smell immediately because it's the smell in the censer, and it's just, it's just sublime and just mellow. It just like gives you the sense of peace and calm. Like, it's beautiful. I mean, I'm actually an atheist, but so I feel a little bit weird. I'm actually an atheist, but I still have a certain, like, I don't know, fondness for church and liturgies and all that shit. So I feel like a little bit weird about just like being completely secular with something like this. Like, it seems like it should be really special and sacred. But yeah, I mean, you should try it though. I mean, I think I paid like $15 for this little kit, and it's beautiful. It's otherworldly. It's, oh man. I don't know about the screen, and you can see it starting to char a little bit on the edges. I wonder if you can kind of move it a little bit so it doesn't burn up too much. And you can see it's releasing more fume. Is that just evaporation? Or is it, I don't think it's actually smoke because nothing's actually like on fire. I don't know. I don't understand chemistry. But it doesn't smell smoky. I mean, it smells like really clean. Wow. Yeah, that's really cool. I'm super excited about this so far. Yeah. I will post updates if you're curious about other materials. Like I said, I'm going to try flowers and different stuff. So yeah, very, very cool. Very excited. Thank you, Psychica. And thank you for watching.